Look at all these ancient writings. Look at all these. Is this Hebrew? Reapers, what's is good? It's your boy Laser. Use the reaction video and the reaction content. So delivers now. Top 10 hidden messages found in ancient runes. Guys, ancient writings be crazy as fuck. We're not sure to do reaction content. Use more reaction features. Please weapon. You subscribe to the notification bell icon. I'll stream daily on Twitch. I'll check my music. Slay boy. Let's step straight in this video.
Those years ago. Finding everything out is kind of like a detective game. However, sometimes we can't solve what they left behind for us. We often find messages and their meanings are hidden from us. Sometimes they're just lost in the sands of time. Sometimes they're hidden for a reason. I'm Danny Burke and this is the top 10 hidden messages found in ancient ruins. You may also like our secret messages from the past video, similar topic, whole bunch of different stories for you. For now though, we are getting into our number 10 with the Wanghia writing. 26 tablets were found on the remote Easter Island, thousands of miles out in the Pacific Ocean. Written on them were glyphs which historians have not been able to decipher since they were discovered over 150 years ago. The images are shaped like humans, animals, plants, and geometric patterns. Every single symbol.
Look at all these squid writings. Look at all these writings. Ooh. Look at all these wrenches.
Contains a head that is facing up, forward, or to the right. Each one is about a centimeter high. That's pretty much all we know though. It's thought that a writing may contain clues as to how the civilization that lived there ended up collapsing. Okay, at number 9 now, we have the Sophatic rock scripts. In Jordan's Black Desert, among the scorched sand, lie some rocks with very strange writing on them left by people who lived there over 2,000 years ago. They contain images of horses, antelopes.
I used to think that camels, they carry water and food in their fucking, humps. Water and food in their humps.
Lions and birds. Archaeological evidence also seems to show these people had access to abundant water. If you look around the desert there now, none of that is there. The writing belongs to a language family known as Safaitic script. It's an almost haunting discovery to find this in the middle of the desert, ancient writing of a world that has since vanished. Okay, next up at number 8 now, we have the Comox Valley Pebbles. In 2016, archaeologists were working at a Comox First Nation tribal site on Vancouver Island. Now, among a lot of the finds there, they found 80 pebbles with inscriptions on them. Each one had a symbol of either a tree.
You ever just toss your pebble and do my throat? I swear. You know that feeling where like you just feel your throat slowly like starting to burn and it gets more and more painful and then you feel like you're gonna get strep throat? Fuck man, I hate the human body. But he's ever just a smooth, he's ever just do this with the pebble.
A feather, or the sign for fertility. They're thought to be over 2,000 years old, but other than that, the archaeologists don't really know what the patterns mean. To find so many of them indicates the symbols did hold some great importance to the people who lived there, but their meaning still eludes us. Next up at number 7 now, we have the tourist. In July 2017, Polish archaeologists found messages carved into the walls of the tombs at the Valley of the Kings, written by tourists. That's right, the 2,000-year-old scribbles were written in ancient...
I swear bro, like, tell me why ancient writings are so much better than like every painting that ever exists nowadays. Like, do you still bro, like I swear every painting like in museums or like any painting place nowadays are like just like old paintings, you know, like Bob Ross type paintings, you know what I'm saying? Was that his name, Bob Ross? That was his name, right? Bob Ross? Doy. I think that was. But it's like I never see it like new paintings. Like, have you ever seen a painting just blow up nowadays? Like kind of like a video on social media. Like, have you ever just seen like a painting go viral nowadays? Like, it's all old paintings that you think about or see nowadays, you know? I don't fucking know. But it's like, look at all these ancient writings. Look at all these. Is this Hebrew?
Greek and were left there by Greek philosophers who were following Plato. The writing was mainly reviews of what the tourists thought of the tombs there, kind of like a 2,000-year-old Yelp review. Little did they know that these reviews would be read 2,000 years in the future. Coming at number 6 now, we have the sword. In 1825, a strange sword with a cryptic code on it was found in an English river. The now 800-year-old sword had an 18-long string of letters on its blade and nobody knows what it says. Some have said the sword shows Viking origins, while others say it's more medieval European. The sword now lies in the British Library's Magna Carta exhibition, and they have been appealing for anyone out there trying to help them decipher the message. Moving on to number 5, we have the Wanghia Relics. China has had civilizations living there for a very long time. In 2013, archaeologists digging at the Wanghia Relics site made a shocking discovery. They found artifacts with 5,000-year-old inscriptions on them. That's about 1,400 years older than what they thought was the most ancient written Chinese language. Experts studying the text think they found a 6-word string of shapes strung together to make a sentence, but it will be a long way to discovering the hidden message this writing holds. I think everyone will be fascinated though to discover what the text says, because it is just so old. Think about it, when it was written there were actually still mammoths walking the earth. How's that from—
Dude, they keep saying they're gonna bring back that fat bitch woolly mammoth every 5 fucking seconds, but they never do it. They always say they're gonna bring back these extinct animals and they never do it. The woolly mammoth, that brown sack of turd shit. I can't wait to eat my soulmate shit in the future.
Mind blow. Next up at number 4 now, we have the Rosetta Stone. The meaning of this stone isn't hidden anymore.
I'm not gonna actually eat it, but I'm gonna have her share my face. I'm gonna shun her face.
But it's too good to leave off the list. The block of granite was discovered in 1799 and was found to be from Egypt's Ptolemy dinner.
By the way, if you're new to my channel, I'm crazy. Dude, people are probably losing their minds right now. I hope everyone's chilling. Everyone's chilling. I want everyone that's watching me right now to trust the process. Trust me. I'm bringing you all to heaven with me, basically. We're all in this together. Trust the process. We're all going to be safe in the catacombs when I send us all back to ancient times. People will probably think I sound crazy, but then your delusion becomes a genius when the whole world sees your magnificent masterpiece.
Dynasty, almost 2,000 years old. The text at the top was written in ancient Egyptian using hieroglyphs. Now at the time of its discovery, nobody knew how to translate Egyptian hieroglyphs. It was a language lost in time. However, the Rosetta Stone also contained another text at the bottom. It appeared to be exactly the same message, but written in ancient Greek, a language that is very much understood. Armed with this, experts began to decode the hidden meanings of the hieroglyphs and translate every piece of writing they could find. Alright, at number 3 now guys, we have the 𝐭𝐫𝐫 writing. Now a 𝐭𝐭𝐫𝐫 is an ancient Jewish ritual bath.
I just realized that, bro, like, people are probably like, as you see what I'm doing, I'm saying it's all back to ancient times, people are probably crying of happiness. I was legit crying of happiness. Like, people are probably like, want me to ruin their lives and shit, bro. I'm literally Jesus.
Them have been found in Israel, but one in particular has archaeologists stumped. One of these baths was found in Jerusalem in 2015. It's thought to be about 2,000 years old and contains a number of words and symbols on the wall there that have not yet been deciphered. There's images of boats and palm trees scattered all over the wall. Some of the letters are in Aramaic, the language that Jesus spoke. They also date to around the same time he lived. Experts say this is a very significant find. They just want to understand the message. Moving on to the number 2 spot now, we have the Sugur Inscription. In the grounds of England's Sugur Hall, you'll find an 18th century monument commissioned by a man called Thomas Anson. On it, there's an inscription of 2 lines. First line reads 𝐂𝐬𝐿𝐿, while the second is a D and an M separated by a large space. It's believed that this is a Latin inscription of sorts, but nobody knows anything more than that. Countless people have tried to decipher this over the years. Even men like Charles Darwin and Charles Dickens have tried and they failed. It looks like this cryptic message will never be decoded, but that doesn't stop many people from trying even to this day. And finally, at number 1 now guys, we have the Indus Script. Experts know that the Indus Valley people and their culture were the precursor to many of the cultures and languages found throughout India, Sri Lanka, Pakistan, Bangladesh and Malaysia. So, you think that everyone would know how to read their language, right?
What the fuck is that supposed to be? Is that a Krabby Patty with a fucking stick with a pile of shit on it? You guys ever just sing the... Fuck, what was the SpongeBob song? My memory. How the fuck am I forgetting this SpongeBob song? I don't want to sing it.
Wrong. Over 4,000 items have been found with the Indus language on it, mainly ranging from 4,500 to 4,000.
By the way, speaking of SpongeBob, bro, we're gonna forget the new SpongeBob exists. Like, the new one, fucking, SpongeBob went from, I already talked about this, I think. SpongeBob went from fucking, PG, like, 13 to G rated, literally. You know, do G movies still? Never mind.
1,000 years old. Experts have yet to understand.
It's crazy how movie theaters are kind of dying. Like everything's streaming now. You know,
any of them mean. The problem is the length of the average script they find is so short that they can't study it for repeated patterns to try and figure out what the symbols mean. Alright guys, thanks for watching this. I hope you all found that as in.
Well guys, this was the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Which was hidden messages was the most interesting reaction content.